Hi Krista, my name is Paul. Home is Africa. A place I hold very close to my heart. Partly because it's home, but a large part because of its wonderful, incredibly diverse wildlife and habitat. I look at your page and I see a person that has a passion, a love and a very caring side re wildlife, and most likely animals in general, not dissimilar to me. However, you live thousands of miles away from Africa. You are not African, nor do you have any understanding of Africa, its people, its poverty, corruption, and all that accompanies such. You do not realize the magnitude of the population explosion here, the need to feed, to clothe, and the havoc it wreaks on wildlife and habitat. Actually, more on habitat. You may have visited Africa on a safari, been inside the bubble, as I call it. The safe havens, the easy rides, the tourist traps. Same pic you took will be taken by another of the ill-informed next week, only through a different lens. This, Krista, is not Africa. It's what the world wants Africa to be like. This pseudo-harmonic relationship with animals. I have to admit, I too have been and seen most of those areas, and they are fabulous. They are indeed the safe havens for wildlife to a degree, but the bulk of Africa is a far cry from this nirvana. Most is hostile, hot, tsetse fly infested, inhospitable, impassable terrain, yet superbly beautiful and still in many places holding good game numbers. Why? Your ilk have nothing to do with this success, and I say that respectfully. You would not pay a dime to be in these places, nor would you contribute to our conservation efforts and anti-poaching drives that are so successful, where in many places game numbers are better now than they have ever been, where vast swathes of an Africa unbeknownst to your world exist, and where we do our damnedest to keep it that way. To dovetail with communities, to try and somehow keep the wildlife and human conflict apart, to save our beautiful wild animals that we have the same passion for as you do. Our world to you is distasteful and regarded as barbaric. Your world to us is one of materialism and insincerity. Yet we do not attack you, vilify you at each turn. We love an Africa that sadly will soon be gone as we know it. Thanks to the posts by the lying NGOs, the uninformed fools, antisocial media trolls, the absolute ignorant, responsible hunting will end. You may celebrate with misplaced glee, but know this: those places that you have never seen nor taken a moment to try and understand will disappear like morning mist on a hot day. And with it, your lions, your leopards, your elephant, and all that you hold so dear. You and your kind will have committed the greatest crime against African wildlife that has ever been committed. The systematic demise of hunting as a conservation tool will ensure the absolute demise of African wildlife. Yours, Paul Stones, professional hunter.